Hello everyone at CCI. I'm a moderator here. My name is Des Woodruff. I go by D7 and we're going to be going over technical analysis, but let me introduce myself. I am the owner, founder of Grok Trade, groktrade.com. You see that top of the page. And I am a professional trader, been doing so for 20 years. So for 20 years, I have been utilizing technical analysis and charting to do my own trading. To this day, I trade a significant amount of money in the live markets on a day-to-day basis. I used to be an institutional trader. However, I now own my own education company, Grok Trade. So this video is for CCI and for the admin Jeff and Meredith and the other moderators that are part. I am glad and blessed to be part of each and every one of you guys and be part of the team. I'm going to be showing you technical analysis. I'm going to be giving you just a quick look at all of this. I'm going to be talking about a lot of different chart patterns. If you want a free chart pattern cheat sheet, if you go to groktrade.com, under free cryptocurrency chart pattern guide, put that in and I will give you a cheat sheet on the different chart patterns that will help you analyze the charts better. So we're going to start at the A's and just work our way down. You'll notice here, let me shrink this up a bit so you can see it. You'll see the ticker symbols here. This bottom area is my daily. This is my weekly chart. This is my monthly chart. So every candlestick down here is 1 day. Every candlestick here is 1 week. Every candlestick here is 1 month. And you'll notice that I have lines on them. And you'll notice that I have up and down arrows. Those are for my own personal use on buy and sells. And those are triggers that I use for my own trading and my own analysis. Okay, that's all that is. So those are arrows that I'm putting on myself on the charts. First chart we're going to look at here is ADA BTC. ADA BTC, and you can see that there. ADA Bitcoin. And you can also see the exchange Bittrex. Here I'm going to open this up to the daily. Here it is. We're going higher, 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 higher. Nice run to the upside. We pull back. We're chopping, and we've been in this downward move. However, we hammer out. Guys, that is looking to me like it is setting up for a buy. I'm a little early on my own signal there, but that's a hammer. We have a really good chance of going higher at this point. I think that we've bled out of the markets quite a bit. Now people are hungry to start buying, looking for more upside potential here in the markets. ION, IAO, you can see that this one, we've got a sell on it. We're down, 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 and down. But again, it looks like it's trying to find a bottom, like it's wanting to go higher. If I look here at the weekly chart, we do have a sell on it and we are going lower. Let's take a look at APPC, BTC against the Bitcoin. You can see ticker symbol up here. Binance, and we're dropping. We're going down, 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 down. But man, it just looks like it's trying to find a bottom to me. If you look at ARK, ARK versus the Bitcoin, this one had a big symmetrical triangle. You can see that it has this big symmetrical triangle, and we hit resistance. We try to get through this. You can see that we popped through it, but that's called a jab. It came right back down, and that was a bearish movement. So we came down, we broke support. This one is, it's caught up in the moving averages here. This could be a problem. It has a lot of upside resistance, not one that I would want to be long at this moment unless it were to come up and clear some of these levels of resistance. Let's take a look at BCC, BTC. This one, we had this symmetrical triangle. It did break down. We have a sell on it, down, 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 but now we're hammering out. I'm going to put a buy on that now. So Bitcoin Cash versus against the Bitcoin itself, I think is in buy territory at this moment, but we do have moving averages up above it. It's going to be tough. It's got to get through there. Okay, it's got to get through there. Here's Bitcoin Cash versus the dollar. Got a sell on it, down, 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 and we're at a support area. It is a hammer. Do I want to put a buy on that right now? You know what? I'm going to. I'm going to put a buy on that. I think that we're in buy territory, guys. Here, actually, I'm going to go back to gonna look here. This is Bitcoin Cash versus the dollar. I do have a sell on the weekly on this one. The monthly is under pressure. So we got a lot of downdraft. And if I look here at the BNB BTC, BNB, we're down. But to me, it looks like this is a bottom. We should start heading higher. I'm looking for confirmation though. To the upside, we are dropping on the weekly. Here's the big one. We're going to spend some time on Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin. Here's what I want to share with you is I took this swing low. And this swing low is back here in July 2017, okay? That swing low to the very high, which puts us at December 16th, 2017, okay? I drew a Fibonacci retracement from that point to that point. If you do the same, what you will find, this retracement on Bitcoin versus the dollar, okay? This retracement, the retracement of what? The retracement of this big run. We're up. It pulled back. Now that pullback at 50%, if it pulled back to 50 right there, it chopped around at 50% bounce, 50% bounce. You can see the 50%. But what I teach my students, and I'm a mentor, I teach people how to trade technically, to trade things like cryptocurrency, how to trade stocks, ETFs, futures, you name it, we teach that. Well, what you'll notice is we went down to the 61.8. That was a crucial area. That area is very, very, very important. Now, this is still a dynamic candlestick. It's still moving at the time. This is a Friday night, Friday evening. The stock market has closed, but this is still trading. And you'll see that it's moving, but it's crucial that it stays above this 86.45 range. That's 61.8. This is a hammer. Went down and touched the rising 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average acted as support, and so did this trend line. You can see here support, support, support there. We came down, find support there, and we hammer out. So Bitcoin is a buy in my book, but I'm a little early here. I need to find confirmation, meaning a bounce. I need that bounce to commence or to occur. If so, it's got this huge trend line, this big blue one that it has to fight with, and this is a big one. You'll see here that this blue line was drawn back here to September 2017, and then here October 2017, and a major one November 2017. We come over, we broke it right there. We broke it. What was acting as support now should act as resistance. So we have that resistance to get over and this red line to get over. We have a lot of resistance to get over. And then we have all the moving averages that we got up here. So it has a lot of things to break. However, what you'll find is if it starts to move that way, you're going to get a lot of people wanting to move in and purchase, and you'll get a big run. You'll get a big buy candlesticks that will start to formulate. So overall, this is a big bull flag, and it's also condensing into what's called a falling wedge. These are terms you may not know. That's fine. The chart pattern sheet at groktrade.com will certainly help you out to help you with those different patterns that are out there. But this is kind of a really good area to be looking to purchase Bitcoin. If you look at the weekly chart, I also have the Fibonacci's drawn on here, and you'll notice at this moment, we're at the 61.8 Fibonacci right there. That's right where we're at this very moment. And we put a sell on it a few weeks ago, and we are dropping, but this could be a buy really soon. I mean, if you look at the big time frame, you know, a lot of people are out there panicking, you know, freaking out about the pullback. The markets go up and they go down, and this is very typical. When you go up and you have this big run up, expect a pullback, but you want your pullback to be 61.8% or less. That's what you want. And that's right where we're at. We're at 61.8 right now. So this is perfect. I'd really like it to get over the 20-week moving average. We're looking at a weekly chart here, and you can see where it acted as support there. When this closes, it'd be really, really nice for the weekly if we got near 10,000. If we could get near 10,000 before we go to the next week's candlestick, that would be really powerful, and that would say to me we are looking to buy in soon, because I think any movement above 10,000, you're going to get a lot of buyers coming in. That's what I foresee happening. So that's Bitcoin for you. Let's take a look at BTG, BTC. This is Bitcoin Gold. Let's take a look at that. And a lot of chopping sideways, sideways, sideways. Put a sell on it, down, 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 down. But we do have a hammer now at a support level. We're still below another area that's acting as resistance, but I think we have a really good chance of going higher after this hammer, hammering out the bottom. Watch for that to actually get bullish fairly quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna watch for that. Take a look. I do have a weekly sell on it, but that could turn around and be a buy because we're still at support. But I do have that. CND, BTC. I got a sell on it right now, but this is a bull flag. This could turn out to be a buy pretty quickly, and I think it's going to be. Do I want to put a buy on that? Oh boy, yes, I'm gonna put a buy on this. I think this thing's ready to rock and roll. I think CND is ready to go. Let's look at Dash. Dash, a few weeks ago, I put a sell on it. I still have a sell on it, but look at this. It had this huge sell off on Friday, and it's popped back up. So I think Dash now weeded out all the bears, and now it's looking to go higher. Look for Dash to go higher. Let's look at Dash USD. And this is Kraken. You'll see Kraken right there. But we have this nice bull flag or falling wedge, if you will, bullish flag, and it hammers out here. So I'm going to call that a buy right now. It's very interesting that I'm doing a video for the newsletter at a time that there's so many buy opportunities. Now, again, we don't buy them right now. We have to wait for confirmation. We're looking for a movement to the upside. And there's a lot of other things I'm seeing technically that it would just make this video way too long if I were to share with you all these things. But it would be prudent of you to learn technical analysis and do it at a deep, deep level. Because if you just tippy toe into it, you're going to know just enough to be dangerous in the markets. Let's go on to Edge BTC. If you look here, we have this rising wedge. This rising wedge hit resistance and drop, put a sell on it, and then it's crashed and burned. I don't want any part of this. I do see a pop happening, and it could pop up a bit here, but it'd be a dead cat bounce. Be careful with that one. I want no part of that. If you look here at ENG BTC right there, we had this pennant, but it never did pop. It just kind of came out of the apex right there and then dribbled out to the downside, and it's finding support at the rising 50-day moving average. And that, I think, is going to be a buy with that hammer. I mean, it's just hammer city. It's hammer time for you guys that grew up in the 80s. Hammer time. In early 90s. Let's see. If you look here at the weekly on ENG, it's a nice bull pullback above 8 EMA. So this is really good. I mean, this has a decent chance of going higher. I can get rid of some of these lines now because they have to be tweaked to what the latest is. And I'm watching this line. For this thing to go bullish, we need to pop up over that trend line. If we can do that, that'd be pretty bullish. Let's look at ETH. Ethereum, I put a sell on it today. So we had a buy back here. Now we have a sell. This is a problem. If we look here at this support and we go to this support, come across right there, this is a rising wedge. It did break down. This Ethereum is one I would not want to be in right now. If you look here at the weekly, it looks like a shooting star candlestick reversal pattern, like it's going to start going lower. What's interesting here on the monthly, we're at resistance, so it'd make all the sense in the world to start dropping right now. Let's move on to Ethereum USD. If you look at this, we're down, 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 down. This one actually looks more bullish to me. This one has a bullish flag type formation here. Oop, let's get my line going. There and here. Support, support. So this thing's interesting. It really needs to get back above here, but I think this could be a buy opportunity. if we can keep going higher. But at this moment, it's below a support area that would concern me. That would concern me. But it just needs to rally higher. Everything's still moving. It could certainly rally higher here, and if it does, it gets back above that. That's going to be a buy point. So it's something to watch for. GBT. This is GBTC. This is we don't need to get into this. This is the Bitcoin inventories that you can trade in your IRA. I got a sell on it right now. And let's go to GNT, BTC. We got a sell on this. We're up, and then a sell. We're dropping down. We're down below a lot of moving averages. So it's not one I'd want to be in. And if you look at this, you'll see this weekly. We popped up. This nice. It's a nice bull pullback. So this thing's going to have to turn around on the weekly before I'm going to be remotely interested on the daily. Lend BTC. Lend BTC. You can see that up there. Binance. You got a buy and then a sell, but we hammer out. It looks like it's going to be another buy here, guys. Looking good. Litecoin, LTC, BTC. I got a sell on it, sell on it, sell on it, but it hammers out today and goes back up. I think Litecoin is going to be in buy territory, so I'm going to put a buy on that. Let's look at Litecoin USD. Down, 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 but I'm going to call a buy on this. I think this is buy territory, guys. I think overall we have an opportunity to buy up a lot of these cryptocurrencies at a real nice price. NEO, BTC, we're up. I got a buy on that one already. It stays a buy. Everything looks good on this one. Man, NEO looks good, guys. Looks good. It just needs to stay above that trend line, and it's right at it right now. See this support, support, support has to stay above that. And if it doesn't, it could ruin itself and it could start falling down. So watch that trend line. Very important that we do this. OMG, BTC, got a sell on it, and it did break this trend line. And it's really, here, look at this trend line. I want you guys to understand the power of the trend line. So we have support here on the trend line, support there on the trend line, support here on the trend line, but then it broke the trend line right there. You see where it broke it? And then we come up. Like if I go to a line chart, you can see it better. Let me go to a full screen. I want you to really see the power of this. So we have support, 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 and now that support is resistance. If I make this a candlestick chart, you'll see it. Support, 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 now is resistance. So this is one I wouldn't want to be a part of at this moment. It's no good, but the weekly is still intact. I like the weekly. That's looking good. POWR, Power BTC. Let's look at this. Had this rising wedge. It broke down. I put a sell on it, but there is our hammer. I think this is a buy opportunity, guys. Even though weekly is on a sell, I think that there is an opportunity. RDN BTC, got a sell on it, but it's just going sideways. I'm not ready to put a buy on it. There's nothing here that interests me other than the monthly. The monthly looks like a bullish pennant, like it could go later. SCBDC, let's take a look at this. We up, we're pulling back. We just got these huge flags, guys, with a hammer. I'm looking at a buy on that. So SCB, Sitecoin, Bitcoin, buy opportunity there. And let's look at sub BTC, down, 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 hammer time. There's a buy opportunity. There's a buy opportunity. Guys, this thing's looking great. Look at these great charts. No interest in this one. Syscoin, no interest in that one. It broke a support level. It's caught up in the moving averages. The weekly looks good to me. The monthly looks decent, but at this moment it's broken. I'm looking for other opportunities. TRX, BTC, same thing. Down, 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 not interested. The weekly looks fine, but it's doing a whole lot of nothing until it starts to move. I'm not interested in that. Let's look at VEN, BTC. Down, down, down. We do have a hammer on a bull pullback. I'm looking for a buy opportunity there. The weekly, I've had to put a sell on it, but I think it's going to be short-lived. So VEN looks like a good opportunity. XNet, anyway, I got a sell on it. We're dropping there. Let's look at XRP BTC. It was sideways, sideways, sideways. We do have a hammer. Oh, I do like the weekly, so I've got to put a buy on Ripple. Ripple's got a buy. Ripple USD. Let's take a look at that. We're down, but I think we've got a hammer. Ripple, I think, is a buy, guys. The weekly is at a support level. I think Ripple's it's a buy territory. XVG, down, 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 down. It looks like the rest of them, doesn't it? But I'm going to put a buy on this one. I think that XVG, Verge is going to be just fine. And let's look at XZC, high base on the weekly, like that a lot. But I put a buy on the daily too. Oh, I already have a buy on it. Wait, the buy is already there. I don't have to do it again. Don't have to do it again. So that's good. ZCL BTC, we're down, down, down. I'm not interested in this one in the slightest, but the weekly looks good to me. This could get bullish, but it's got to really show some. This is Z Classics is going to have to really pop and do so with meaning for me to be interested in that one right now. But share this newsletter with all your friends. The value that CCI delivers to its users is priceless. This newsletter is unlike anything else out there. The caliber of information that you're getting on this newsletter is something to not take lightly. If you want the chart school, the chart cheat sheet, again, go here to Grok Trade and fill out the form on the right, and we'll email you immediately that chart cheat sheet. So anyway, hope that has been of help to you, and all the best to each and every one of you. Safe trading out there. We'll see ya. Bye.